went to bleeding races, 'twas on the 9th of June, 1862 on a summer's afternoon. I took the bus to Banbury's and she was heavy laden. Away we went along Collingwood Street, that's on the road to bleeding.
You're watching TOON Army TV. Welcome to the channel. This is the Everton versus Newcastle United match preview for the game on Saturday afternoon at Goodison Park. It's a 12:30 kickoff, a nice early one for a change rather than the Saturday late kickoffs that we seem to get from Sky Sports for 8 o'clock. So it's nice just to get up early, watch the football and have the rest of the day to yourselves to do whatever you please. Now, if you are new to this channel, please be sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 3,600 subscribers. We're less than 15 away now, so if you could please be kind enough to hit that subscribe button, it's free. We can get there. Hit the like button, turn on your notification bell so you never miss a video from myself. Also, comment down below your predictions and your starting 11s. Now, I am going to be shortening these match previews from 15-20 minutes to about 10-12 minutes long, so you can watch right to the very end. I don't want to edit a full match preview for you not to enjoy. The viewing figures have been decent, but I just believe that if I keep it short and sweet, you'll enjoy it that little bit more. So let's dive straight into the preview without any further ado. So Newcastle go down to Goodison Park looking for a win. It's going to be a tough one, isn't it? It's going to be a difficult ask for the lads to go down there and get something. We've got a shocking record at Goodison Park. We haven't beaten them since the 2010-11 season when Ben Arthur scored in the added on time. We'll always come unstuck at Goodison Park. We did somehow get a 2-2 draw last season. We didn't turn up until injury time. We were 2-0 down. We looked out the game. We didn't do anything in it. Pickford had other ideas and we managed to rescue a point and the game ended 2-2. In terms of this season, well, we played them at St James's Park. We beat them 2-1, albeit it was against an understrength Everton side, but got the result nevertheless. We looked really good at the start of the season. We were picking up points, but you look at it now, we can't buy a win these days. We haven't won in 11 games. That's 5 straight defeats in the Premier League. And I just can't see anything turning anytime soon. There was encouragement against Leeds, the second half performance. But you look back at that game, we could have actually nicked a 1-1 draw. We could have even won the game if we just stayed switched on and didn't give Leeds that winning goal towards the end. You can't just turn up for 45 minutes and expect to get anything in a Premier League match. First half was shocking. Second half was better. That's food for thought. But I'm not suggesting by that second half performance that we're going to go down to Goodison Park and get something. Everton are a very good side and they're challenging for the European spots. Are they challenging for the title? I'm not going to rule them out, but it does look way off for them. But at least they've got that ambition. You look at where we are right now under Steve Bruce, and they've still kept him on as the manager to add more fuel to the fire. They have brought in Graham Jones. I still don't understand this appointment. I'd rather not sack Steve Bruce off. What we're doing right now is not good enough for this level of football. The longer we keep Steve Bruce, the quicker we're going down. Unless ASM turns up, that's Steve Bruce's last roll of the dice. We're in big trouble. Because right now, we're not doing the basics right. If you look at the Premier League table, we're 16th. The table doesn't lie. We are plummeting down that Premier League table. Even Burnley have overtaken us in the recent weeks. We're relying on Brighton, Fulham, West Brom, or even Sheffield United now to slip up in games. If we don't get a result at Goodison Park on Saturday, and I'm not suggesting we're going to, if West Brom, Fulham or Brighton start getting results, that gap is going to be cut even further. We are only 6 points clear of danger, and I do sense that we're going to get sucked into this relegation battle. If fans don't believe that we're not in a relegation battle, you're not on this planet. We can't string 2 passes together. It's sideways, backwards. Steve Bruce has got players playing out of position, and it's ultimately costing us. But we'll have to try and turn fortune soon. Something has got to give, either on Saturday or coming up. Otherwise, we're going to get into that relegation zone and we're not going to get out. As for Everton, having a fantastic season. They're 7th and they can just finish as high as possible. The sky's the limit for them. If only we had the ambitious owners that they have to plough the money in, we could be up there. It doesn't take, a genius to go from where we are to where Everton are. It's just having that bit of care for your club to see what this fan base is about. Newcastle fans I'm talking about. We've got a passionate fan base, but we just get shut on by this owner who is just in it for the money. And it's a real shame, what he's doing, but one day he will leave and we will get the takeover. But as for the game, listen, we're going to have to go down there and play at a high intensity. We can't just go down to Goodison Park and sit back the whole game, because if we do that, we're going to come unstuck. We need to get at them. We need to have a go. We need to make sure that ASM's in the game, that Callum Wilson is also getting the service, if Fraser plays. We need to make sure that Almiron also gets service as well. Those key players are so important to us potentially getting something at Goodison Park. As mentioned, I will stress, I'm not suggesting we're going to win the game. There's always that chance. But we need to go down there with a good attitude. If we show the second half display against Everton for 90 minutes, then there's always a chance in this league. You've only got to look at the Sheffield United, Man United game at Old Trafford. That Sheffield United, if you play well, you've got every chance. So it's not impossible. Now, in terms of Everton, quality side, they will pick you off, but they're not without mistakes. They will give you chances. And if we do get chances, we need to take them. That's the most important thing. If we don't, then unfortunately you're not going to get what we want, which is a decent result. Just one win or just one good performance. If we can get a point on Saturday, as much as it's not going to improve the form, it's going to lift spirits. It's going to give the lads that confidence to go out and get a result. And that's all you need. It's just momentum. And if we could do that, then who knows? If we can get at Everton, get that surprising result, then who knows? But listen, I'm expecting a tough afternoon at Goodison Park, but it's how we go about it. If we can go about it in the right manner, then listen, we give ourselves that chance. It all depends how Everton play, because listen, they're the home side, they're favourites, and the way they've been playing this season, you can't go past an Everton victory. They'll be sense and blood the way we've been playing. I think any club right now in this Premier League will be sense and blood against Newcastle. Now, I'm going to say for my predicted 11, it's going to be a 4-2-3-1 formation. None of this 5 at the back rubbish, not 4-4-2 anymore. It's got to be the 4-2-3-1. So I'm going to start off in goal, Martin Dubravka. Yes, I'm dropping Caldolo because he's had his chances, he's been prone to errors, he conceded 2 against Leeds, and he's conceded in previous games. Dubravka is number 1 for a reason. Give him a chance, and he's a safe pair of hands. And I'm more confident with Dubravka in goal than I am with Caldolo. At left back, Jamal Lewis, I rate him. He is a young lad, he's been getting a lot of criticism, but he is good at left back in a back 4. In a back 5, you're more towards Matt Ritchie, but he could be leaving the club, according to reports in the papers this week. But Jamal Lewis, on a good day, he can drive forward and he can create problems. He should have scored against Leeds, to be fair to him, but just keep giving him, that run of games, and then he could get better. At right back, Javier Manquillo. This lad needs to get the ball as much as possible. If he drives forward, he can propose into the box and he can cause that Everton defence problems, including Jordan Pickford. The 2 centre-backs, first up, Captain Jamal Lascelles. He was okay against Leeds, but we need to see more of him. We need to see the Jamal Lascelles of old. Alongside him, Fabian Schär. I was tempted to play him in a CDM role, but I do have other players there. So for Fabian Schär, he was fantastic against Leeds. He was driving forward. He was creating chances. He needs to put an even better display against Everton because they're a step up from Leeds United. No disrespect to any Leeds fans watching this right now. Everton are top end of the table for a reason. So going into the CDM roles, first up, Matty Longstaff. This lad needs a game. Not just thrown into the deep end, but the lad brings so much energy into the side. He'll drive you forward, he'll track back, and he'll do what's expected of him. Giorgio Shelvey has been awful. He was okay against Leeds in the second half, but that's not good enough in my opinion. So for me, Matty Longstaff, give him that chance, Steve Bruce. Alongside him, Isaac Hayden. I say no more. Don't put him at right back. Play him in his natural position, CDM. He'll drive you forward, he'll track back, he'll put in the tackles, and he's not afraid to have a go. In the cam position, number 10, Miggy Almiron. Play him there. Don't play him out wide. If Miggy Almiron gets the ball in the centre of the park, he's going to drive forward. And if he's given the correct service, who knows, he might put one in the back of the net. He did score past Leeds, and he will be looking for another goal on Saturday afternoon. On the left-hand side, I'm going to go with Ryan Fraser. Now, This lad was fantastic against Leeds, especially in the second half, just driving forward, creating chances. He likes to cut in. He's got the pace. He's going to be so important for us. We've missed him over the course of the season, and hopefully he's learned a big lesson from the Sheffield United red card display. He was much better, like I say, against Leeds, but we need to see more of that against Everton. If he drives forward and he's creative, then we've got a chance. Then on the right-hand side, I'm going to go with Alan St-Maximin. You could swap Fraser and ASM for both sides, but I'll play him out on the right-hand side. ASM is our go-to guy for pace, for his quality, his good delivery. Not only that, he can score goals. He can terrify a defence. So ASM is going to be huge for us on Saturday. Please start him, Steve Bruce. Up front on his own, Callum Wilson. This lad needs service. He's had a bit of a goal drought, but no doubt he's going to be a danger on Saturday afternoon. If we give him the ball, he makes the runs, but the service just isn't there. We're too defensive. But if we can, get ASM and Ryan Fraser in the game, then I believe that Callum Wilson can become, that natural threat, which we've come accustomed to at the start of the season. Just dipped of late, but I'm sure he can come back to his best. So that is my starting 11 for the game on Saturday afternoon. Do you agree or disagree? If you disagree, let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know yours. As for a score prediction, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I don't think we'll win the game. I'd love to see we get all 3 points, but we just have to go down there and show a real good attitude, a good fighting spirit. The communication needs to be there. We need to make sure that we're keeping a hold of the ball, that we're not giving it away, and that if we limit Everton to very little, then we've got a chance. Anything can happen on the day. Everton, don't get me wrong, got great quality up front. They've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We're going to have to keep him quiet. He's on the form of his life. James Rodriguez scored past Leicester the other day, and Everton did get that 1-1 draw, so they will be looking to try and bounce back from that. So it's going to be an afternoon where we're going to have to stay fully concentrated. If we can get that point, then it can only build things. Yes, it's not going to improve much in terms of not winning the game, but we need to try and stop the rot somewhere. We've got 5 straight defeats, and that needs to change. It needs to improve. Otherwise, we're not going to stay in this Premier League. But let me know your score predictions down below in the comment section. I'm going to end this preview now. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. As mentioned, put your comments down below. Follow me on social media, TOON Army TV, Instagram and Twitter. Give us a follow. I'll follow you back. And I'll see you all on Friday for the live TOON Army TV, Friday night, 7 till 9. Join us then for chat on all things Newcastle and football. And also be sure to check by the channel on Saturday afternoon around 2:30, 3 o'clock for my match review of the Everton game. So in the meantime, keep yourselves safe out there, and how are the lads?